Shah Rukh Khan is my all-time favorite. Shah Rukh Khan, Salman Khan as well. Actually, I like them both equally. Shah Rukh and Salman. The new breed, Ranveer Singh is a really funny actor. I liked him in Bajirao Mastani and all these new films. So he's been really good too. Favorite movies? Hindi films. Lagan is one of my favorite films. It's about a cricket match between the British and the Indian. Amir Khan, yes. So Lagan in terms of Hindi. Western films. Shawshank Redemption is a really great. I mean, all the standard films. Godfather, Star Wars.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm a big Star Wars fan. Yes, all the time. You know what? I think the most amazing performer and singer on planet Earth is Beyonce. Most amazing performer. But my favorite artist is probably Rihanna. I prefer Rihanna to Beyonce. Hated food. I don't like broccoli or cucumbers or vegetables. No, I'm joking. No, I'm joking. I like vegetables, just not most of them. Yeah. Have you seen Suits? You know Suits? I'm a big fan of Suits. It's about a law firm in New York. Also, big fan of. I am a big fan of what's this show? Kind of Silicon Valley.
Oh.
Have you watched Silicon Valley? IT tech.
Yeah.
I love tech stuff. So yeah.
Okay.
I actually love Sri Lankan food. I can't eat very spicy food though. I like kothi roti, string hoppers. What else do I like? Biryani. Sri Lankan biryani is very nice. So yeah, seafood, everything. I think Sri Lanka honestly is my favorite getaway. It's where because I don't have much of a fan base in Sri Lanka, so I'm able to go on holiday here and go to the beach and lie, and it's great. So I think we were just in Salman Villas. That was really beautiful. I've done a lot of traveling in Sri Lanka, so I think definitely places like the down south and east coast, all over Sri Lanka. There's amazing beaches, so I'd say Sri Lanka. Brad Pitt, but controversial. Brad Pitt was my favorite until he cheated on Angelina Jolie. So now he's out of the good books because she's amazing. So yeah, we used to be Brad Pitt, not anymore. Female stars, actresses. Let me think. Denzel Washington, Kevin Hart. I like comedians as well. So Kevin Hart, Eddie Murphy. Yeah. Yes, I am actually like that. That's good that you saw that. I think I definitely don't love attention too much. I like to kind of I'm a bit more like behind the scenes. I like to be in the studio recording music. I never used to be a fan of really singing. I was more a fan of writing and producing music. So singing only came later. And I don't really enjoy the spotlight that much. My mom always says to me that I look very awkward when I'm singing on stage. She thinks I look very stiff because I don't actually enjoy performing as much as I like to create music. So my biggest passion is to write songs rather than to perform. But I'm working on my stage presence. I do a lot of shows. So my mom is always going to find something to say, but I definitely I think I've overcome that. I was very shy initially. I think I've overcome that maybe 4 or 5 years ago. I've got used to it now because we've been touring the world every week. We're doing shows, so it's you can't really afford to be shy or scared anymore. A few experiences. Yeah, I mean, it's I don't like to call fans crazy though. I think it's anything that they do. We've got so many amazing presents and just amazing love that I'm just very grateful that people like my music. That's the main thing. So I wouldn't like to call anybody crazy. There has been a couple of scary incidences, but nothing that I would mention. But but I think it's amazing that music can connect people so much that I can travel to a country which I've never released, I've never even been to or never even heard of sometimes. I did a show in South America in Suriname. Have you heard of Suriname? It's a country, yes, country next to Guyana. I'd hardly even heard of Suriname. We showed up and we did a show. It was like 4,000 people at the show. So it was crazy. They're all Indians from India, like 4th generation from India. and the show is sold out, and I never even heard of it. So it's amazing the power of YouTube and the power of music, that it can travel in this day and age. I can do a song in my bedroom, and somebody in any country in the world can watch it and become a fan. So before, you'd have to tour and you do radio and TV and that kind of stuff. But I think this is the era of the internet. So some amazing stuff. A guitar. Someone got me a guitar. Someone got me a Gucci wallet. It might have been fake, but I hope it might be real. Lots of amazing presents. Often it's chocolates or that kind of stuff, but or something like that. Or I got an amazing book actually once. There was just a girl from Canada who got me this book. Actually, a Tamil girl from Canada. She got me this book which literally was about this thick with pictures throughout my whole life. I hadn't seen pictures that I haven't even seen. I don't know where she found them from. She made it amazing, like a story of my life, literally. It was with my family and friends and all kinds of stuff, and all my shows. And she did like a documentary of where I'd been traveling. So that was amazing. That was heartwarming. Yeah, so I'm actually mixed Tamil and Sinhalese. My parents are mixed. And yeah, I think it's great. I mean, I've always obviously been brought up in the UK, so I've not been exposed to much of the adversity that's happened in the country. Obviously, I visit every summer, but it's great to see the country doing so well. Economically, financially, we're in a great position. Tourism is booming. The whole country seems to be very clean. Everyone seems to be in a good mood. Everyone's seeing this as a time to build. I think that on Gold Road now there's like 5 massive hotels being built, Shangri-La, and foreign investments coming in from China and India. So it seems like there's a lot of positive energy in Colombo right now. And fingers crossed we'll be like the next Singapore or who knows what, something like that. I love Sri Lanka. Whenever I can come, I try and come. So I come at least once a year. Yes, so I, from a young age, I've been playing instruments. So I did up to grade 8 on the flute, actually quite embarrassing. The piano, the saxophone, the guitar, the drums. So I was in a lot of different groups and bands. I was trained Western classical on the piano and the flute. And then I did a degree actually in architecture, not in music. And then I briefly did a music production diploma, just to learn about music production, arrangement, composition, sound engineering. And then I kind of built my own little home studio. So everything that I create is made, at home, pretty much. So most of my music is kind of self-made. Any parent, I think, is going to be worried when their child decides to do something like music, because it's a very uncertain career. If you're a doctor or a lawyer, you're going to be definitely, or an architect, yeah. So I think part of the reason why I did my degree was to make my parents, happy, satisfy them. I also briefly worked in marketing at Unilever. So I did a couple of years after I finished university, just to have a backup there. So I had a backup kind of training there as well. And it took a while for them to kind of... My mom actually is very into music. So she's actually now part of my team. She's actually one of my main managers. So she handles my bookings, my legal affairs, accountants, stuff. So she's very involved in my career. And my dad too, actually, to be fair, now he knows all my YouTube views and the numbers, and he's checking, how well songs are doing here and there. So he's very interested as well. So I think the minute I started doing the World T20 song in 2012, I did a collaboration with Bhatia and Santosh for that. And the minute sport gets involved, he's excited about it, because he's a big fan of all sports. So he's a cricket fan, so am I. So I think that kind of, then he understood that there's definitely a reach for what I'm doing, and that there's a demand for what I'm doing. So my mom is my biggest critic. She's definitely always very honest. So she'll always, tell me exactly what she thinks, if it's bad, if it's good. My dad is very he likes everything. He's just oh, it sounds great. To him, he's very diplomatic. He doesn't like to say anything bad about anything. So I'm very grateful that my parents are so supportive of my career. I think that without them, I would never have got anywhere, because they're the foundation behind everything that I do. I think that I'm very thankful that they gave me an education that's allowed me to try different things, and I've not been able to just stick to one thing. I've tried architecture, marketing, music, media. So I think I've been able to have a varied education. So yeah. Brand new news. I just signed my very first mainstream record deal with Universal Music in the UK. So that's a big deal for me. I've been trying to build my profile in the mainstream, what I call the Western mainstream world as well. So obviously T Series is a giant in India, but I was waiting for this chance to get my break in the mainstream. So touch wood, we managed to achieve that. So we just signed my very first deal with, it's called Island Records, which is part of Universal. So the label they've had artists like Bob Marley, Justin Bieber's on the label. So it's really big label. So it's it's a very kind of important thing for me. So fingers crossed we can break the Western mainstream market as well. That's the aim. Singers, so I've obviously done collaborations with lots of Indian artists. So recently Guru Randhawa is the song you mentioned, Suit, the Punjabi song. We've got a couple of collaborations we lined up. We're hoping to do a song with Rahat Fateh Ali Khan, who's a massive Bollywood singer. He's huge, yeah. So we're just in talks with his manager now. I've sent him across the song, so he likes the song. Let's see, fingers crossed. Also a song with a guy called Falak Shabir, who's a very big Pakistani artist. He's one of the biggest artists in Pakistan right now. So we've got a song, his song, which I'm featuring on. It's coming out very soon as well. And like the main thing I'm focusing on right now is this Sinhalese release. I'm really keen to release something for the market here. It's a shame that I've not managed to do anything really in Sri Lanka yet. So I would love to to get this song released soon. So look out for that one coming very soon. Sinhalese version of Sanam Hoja. Hollywood, I can't talk about it yet, but there's lots of interesting conversations happening. We're hoping to do some very big collaborations very soon, but can't talk about it yet. Okay, well, thank you guys. If you know who I am, thank you very much for all the love. Make sure you follow me online. It's at Arjun Artist, ARJUN Artist, on Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, Arjun Music on Facebook. And thank you guys. I hope to release more songs in Sri Lanka itself very soon. So keep an eye out. Thank you very much.